What is going on, people? Shaggy Bets here with betting news. And today I'm going to be breaking down the NFL Saturday. We've got 3 games tomorrow, December 16th, and I've got a player prop in every single game. One of them is actually plus money as well. If you would like to beat the scribbles, go ahead and click the article below this video. There is a plus 2,000 lotto parlay in there as well. So go ahead and peep the scribbles. But for now, let me break down all 3 of those props for you. Starting off in Cincinnati, we've got the Vikings taking on the Bengals, and I'm taking a chalky prop here. I've got Joe Mixon to go over 25.5 receiving yards at minus 115 on Bovada. Now, this is a number that he's cleared in 5 of his last 6, including 4 straight games with 30-plus receiving yards in every single one of those games. Now, the Vikings do struggle to cover pass-catching running backs. Alvin Kamara caught all 7 targets for 33 yards. A.J. Dillon caught all 5 of his targets for 41 yards. And Christian McCaffrey caught all 3 of his targets for 51 yards and a touchdown against this Vikings defense. Mixon has been heavily involved in the passing game with Jake Browning at quarterback. In the last 3 games, he's caught 11 receptions on 13 targets, posting 40-plus receiving yards in all 3 of those games. This is a number that he could clear in 1 catch, and he has actually done that in his last 3 games, catching a 28-plus yard catch in all 3 of those games. I like Mixon to have a big game catching the ball out of the backfield on Saturday. Next up, we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium, and I am hopping on this train and never getting off. All aboard the Pittman Express. Michael Pittman Jr. over 7.5 receptions for plus money, plus 120 on Bovada. This guy has been on an absolute tear recently, and I'm writing this until the wheels fall off. He's had 8-plus catches in 10 of 13 games this season. He's had 8-plus in 7 of his last 8 games and in 6 straight contests. He's had double-digit targets in 5 of his last 6 games. In his last 5, he's averaging 9 catches on 12 targets. Now, this Pittsburgh secondary is not very good. They rank 21st in passing yards allowed. Pittman has built chemistry with Gardner Minshew, so I think he's going to continue to roll that momentum onto the field on Saturday and have another big game. Last but not least, we have the Denver Broncos taking on the Detroit Lions in Detroit at Ford Field. And another kind of chalky prop, I'm taking the young tight end to have a big day. Sam Laporta, over 47.5 receiving yards at minus 120 on Bovada. Now, this one is a little bit juicy, but we got no problem paying the juice man around here. This is a low line for this tight end, and I will take the bait. He's cleared this line 48-plus yards in 6 of 13 games this season, but he's ended on 47 exactly twice. So very close to clearing in 8 of 13 games. He's had 6-plus targets in 8 of 13 games, including 3 straight games. And in his last 3, he's had 16 receptions on 23 targets. Now, this Broncos defense, they struggle heavily against tight ends. Excluding the first 3 weeks of the season, here's how the Broncos defense has done defending tight ends. They've allowed 5-plus receptions in 6 of 10 games, 7-plus targets in 6 of 10 games. They've allowed 50-plus receiving yards to tight ends in 8 of 10 games and 60-plus receiving yards in 4 of 10 games, including 2 games where tight ends posted 58 and 59 yards. Laporta is going to have a big day on Saturday, and I expect him to clear this number with ease. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I've got for you. Let me run it back for you one more time. I've got Joe Mixon over 25.5 receiving yards at minus 115 on Bovada. I've got Michael Pittman Jr. to have over 7.5 receptions at plus 120 on Bovada. And then I've got Sam Laporta to have over 47.5 receiving yards at minus 120 on Bovada as well. That is what I've got for you today for NFL Saturday. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Enjoy your weekend. See ya.